Hey folks, welcome back to Around the Yard. Today we got the pile of ash from the previous video. We got the Mini X, so we don't have to lift anything heavy. We at least get it to the log lift. And then what I did is I modified, you can see this IBC tote under here. I modified this to kind of fit underneath the table and the sorting table extension. So we're going to give this a run for its money and see if this catches more scrap than what falls kind of in between this area here. So about the front of the wedge to the front or the side of the log lift. So there's only a foot or 6 inches or so here that scraps and whatnot can fall through. The holes in the sorting table and then the extension are over the top of this IBC tote. So I'm hoping most of the trash goes in this IBC tote. Then we pull the log splitter away and we're left with an IBC tote of burn barrel kind of stuff. So anyhow, I'm gonna get the Wolfe Ridge fired up. Got my dad coming over here to help. He's gonna run some controls and we're gonna see if we can get this pile of ash split up. I'm guessing it's about a face cord. I've got about a half a tote of ash that we're gonna bring over here. It was split just a couple of weeks ago. And then I've got a full tote behind here, a full empty tote. So we're gonna get to it and we'll take you guys along. Enjoy. Set up. I'm gonna try something a little bit different. There's been some modifications done to some IBC totes in other channels, previous videos, whatnot. I found it a lot easier to stack these totes if I leave one rung in here. So I went and trimmed out just this morning. This one was 3 high, so it was about halfway up here. I trimmed out these next 2 rungs and we're going to see if that helps with stacking. It certainly helps pulling wood out to do the bundles. So now I can reach in here at this height and I don't have anything in the way until we get down to the kind of the last row or two, which you're already leaning over. So to not have to reach in and pull stuff out is pretty handy. Just something I picked up on. I want to share that with you guys, that cutting this out, an extra rung or 2 down does make ease of entry. If you're careful with these things, they don't fall apart. So I'm not too worried about that. It's a little concerning when you're dumping into a dump trailer or something like that and it's just gonna fall off. You don't have this chained back or strapped back to the forks. You're just gonna dump it and let it kind of go where it does. Then there's a little less rigidity up here. So that's the only problem I can kind of see, but that's pretty few and far between here. We don't do a lot of dump trailer loads, so maybe someday we'll get to that, but right now the bundle sales are good, and that's what we're going to keep doing. So, all right, I'm going to put you guys on the splitter, and we're going to get to splitting here. We'll see how this IBC tote works. I'm very curious. show you guys where we're at. We got the bottom rung of that figured out, and then this is working pretty slick. Most of the trash is under here, and what isn't, I can take and toss down these corners. Pretty slick. So
that's the pile.
that's the pile.
Well, that's a neat idea.
Yeah.
How do you move it?
Huh?
Can you?
Well, I thought you just pull this thing away, and then this will just be on the ground.
Yeah.
And you can run into it with the big bucket or whatever.
You want that in there?
Yeah. This is splitting nice. But I thought, well, that'll keep most of the scrap that way.
Yeah.
So
Good
you
idea.
need to start with a little better shape of an IBC. Like this one's, you know, deformed in.
Yeah.
So if we get one that's, you know,
Yeah.
more square, or maybe even keep it in the cage, trim a cage to kind of fit underneath this.
Yeah. But when you cut the tops off, that's what
Yeah.
makes it sort of.
Yeah. So maybe I can drill some holes in it and keep it,
Yeah.
like zip tie it back out or something. I don't know.
Okay. You got some ear protectors?
Yeah, there's something right down the front there.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Doesn't matter.
Throw them in the bin?
Yeah, what I was doing is the squares,
Yeah.
and like the real full pieces,
Yeah.
are going up front or on the back.
Yeah.
Then all the partials and triangles and
Okay.
little stuff is going on the front, and then that makes it, when I'm bundling, I found that makes it easy. You grab 2 or 3 or 4 out of the back row,
Yeah.
and then fill in with everything in the front row.
Okay.
So
And that's just all clean
that's
stuff?
just a mismatch of stuff, but we'll fill this this empty tote first.
Okay.
This has been drying for a week or 2,
Okay.
so,
Okay.
or if there's something, actually that's what I should do. I don't know where the other moisture meter is. There's a few of those that feel really dry,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. Okay.